reach for the sky and celebrate, because it's time for a very special edition of Disney Jeopardy. It is Toy Story Jeopardy. As always, I am your host, Bryan Perri, live in Andy's room, and I'm so excited to test your Toy Story knowledge. With TS5 dropping in just a few days, I figured why not see how big of a Toy Story fan you guys are. I have 5 categories of Toy Story 5 that have to do with the beloved franchise. How well will you do? Well, let's find out by taking a look at the board and seeing what's in store. First up, everybody loves them, it's Buzz Lightyear. After that, we move on to humans. Missing colors is your third category. The theme park category will be focused on Toy Story attractions. And finally, it's all about quotes. I did my best to spread out clues from all 4 films throughout the game. You can't really go wrong with any of the movies. They're all so good, and hopefully TS5 lives up to that lovely Toy Story reputation. And with that, it is now time for the teddy bear round. Yes, each of these clues worth just 200 points, so hopefully you get them all right and you can graduate on up out of the caterpillar room. Let's begin with the first clue of Toy Story Jeopardy. It's from Buzz Lightyear. After Rex accidentally presses Buzz's reset button for more than 5 seconds, the Space Ranger begins speaking this language. It of course happens in Toy Story 3. The correct answer is Espanol, or Spanish.
Okay, now what?
All right, let's see. Caution, do not hold button for more than 5 seconds.
Bitácora espacial. Me he despertado del hipersueño en un planeta extraño.
On to humans now. Andy's last name. It's Davis. All right, moving on now to missing colors. I've done this category one time in the past. I'll show you an image from the Toy Story franchise, but I've grayed out a color from that image. You have to tell me what color needs to be filled in. Let's begin. It's my favorite deputy, Sheriff Woody. What color is his shirt? Woody's shirt is yellow. On now to Toy Story attractions, which is pretty self-explanatory. Though the same ride, Toy Story Mania's name in Disneyland's California Adventure is slightly different than Disney World's because it includes this word in between story and mania. Over in Cali, it's known as Toy Story Midway Mania. Okay, let's get ready to finish off this teddy bear round with quotes. I will read you a quote from the film. You have to give me 2 answers. One is who spoke the quote and what film the quote was from. If you don't get both, you get diddly squat. I'm a tough grader. Let's go. I'd like to join your posse, boys, but first I'm going to sing a little song. Well, you've got some leeway here because that quote was actually spoken in multiple Toy Story films, as you see at the bottom of your screen. Who spoke it, though? Well, of course, it was Woody.
I'd like to join your posse, boys, but first I'm going to sing a little song.
A sheriff!
Teddy bear round complete. Take those teddy bears, place them to the side. Unless they're Lotso, you could take him and just yeet him as far as you can go, because he was the worst. We move on, though, to the 400-point round. I guess you could call this the butterfly round. It's Buzz again. In Toy Story 2, this is how Andy's Buzz proves to his friends that he's the real Buzz Lightyear while standing next to another one. Well, he did 2 things. One was he popped the glass helmet. Is it really a helmet? No, container, whatever, off the other Buzz to show that he could breathe without it. But really, he just showed the bottom of his shoe that said Andy.
Buzz!
I had a feeling it was you, Buzz.
Here comes humans for 4. Sid uses this to burn Woody on his forehead in Toy Story 1. Yeah, that kid was a little messed up. He used a magnifying glass. On to missing colors now. It's our favorite Space Ranger. You'll notice that the 3 buttons on his chest are grayed out. What colors are they? Those 3 buttons are blue, green, and red. Here's your second clue from Toy Story Attractions. If you reach the maximum amount of points on a Buzz Lightyear shooting attraction, this is your rank. For a while, the top score you could get was 999,999, but that has changed with the remake of the Buzz ride in Orlando. Now you could get 1,000,000 points on it. Either way, you still get the same rank, and that is Galactic Hero. On to quotes now. You'll have to name the character and the movie. You uncultured swine. What are you looking at, you hockey puck? At first, he was talking to Ham, and then he changed his attention to a literal hockey puck. Mr. Potato Head was the one who was speaking, and this is from Toy Story 1.
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.
You uncultured swine. What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
We are breezing through Toy Story Jeopardy today. I am so excited for Toy Story 5, and I really think they're going to hit it out of the park. They haven't missed yet. 4 for 4. Hopefully they go 5 for 5. Here comes the 600-point round now. Back to Buzz Lightyear we go. Your backpack's in the antique store. Let's go, is something Buzz shouts to get Bonnie's dad to do this. Stop the RV.
And beyond!
Your backpack's in the antique store. Let's go!
Oh no, my backpack! I left my backpack in the antique store.
Here comes Humans for the 3rd time. When She Loved Me was a song from Toy Story 2 that played over a montage of Jesse's relationship with this human. I could have sworn the name of this song was When Somebody Loved Me, not When She Loved Me, but I was wrong. Either way, Sarah McLachlan sang it, which made me feel like I was watching one of those sad animal commercials. The correct answer is Emily.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful.
And Emily apparently has a relatively significant role in Toy Story 5 because Disney and Pixar got Taylor Swift to be involved with the new movie, and she writes a song that has to do with Jesse, and I believe it's going to be Emily's relationship. Should be interesting. All right, let's move on. The halfway point of the game is missing colors for 6. You can see Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head right there. Might notice, though, that both of their shoes are gray. Name the 2 colors that should be filled in. Mr. Potato Head is wearing blue shoes, while I guess you could say Mrs. Potato Head has some red bottoms, or just red shoes in general. We're back to the parks. It's Toy Story Attractions for 600 points. When Toy Story Land opened in Hollywood Studios, it debuted with 2 new attractions themed to these characters. Well, Toy Story Land has 3 attractions, though I said the 2 new ones because Toy Story Mania already existed before the land opened. As for those 2 attractions, well, of course, you've got the roller coaster Slinky Dog Dash. So Slinky is one half of your answer. The other ride that everyone forgets about is Alien Swirling Saucers. So you've got the aliens and you've got Slinky. Final clue of the 600s belongs to quotes. Come on, let's see how much we're going for on eBay. That line was spoken in Toy Story 3 after Operation Playtime failed. It was spoken by Ham.
Come on, let's see how much we're going for on eBay.
Don't worry, Andy's going to take care of us. I guarantee it.
All right, let's move on now to the 800-point round. It's back to Buzz Lightyear. Buzz has a switch on his back with 2 options. Name the two options. A lot of toys might have on and off on their back. Buzz is not one of those toys. Instead, he has play and demo. Here comes humans for 800 points. Gabby wants her voice box fixed so that she can finally play with this little girl, the antique shop owner's granddaughter in Toy Story 4. Gabby is absolutely obsessed with Harmony. Harmony is not really quite obsessed with Gabby.
I found this old doll.
You can take it home if you want.
Nah.
There's missing colors for the fourth time. You are looking at a picture of Bunny and Ducky. No, not that Bunny, but Bunny from Toy Story 4 and Ducky. What color is grayed out on Bunny? Bunny's colors are blue and green. Here's the 800-pointer for Toy Story attractions. When the surrounding area was renamed Pixar Pier, King Triton's Carousel of the Sea got rethemed to this Toy Story attraction. There's a look at the ride before the transformation. What did it become? The answer is Jesse's Critter Carousel. Final clue before the 1000s. It's another quote. I have a question. Well, actually, not just one. I have all of them. I have all the questions. Another clue from Toy Story 4 brings us to the Triceratops, Trixie.
I have a question. Well, actually, not just one. I have all of them. I have all the questions.
Why does he want to go to the trash?
Because he was made from trash.
20 toy clues are down and 6 remain, including Final Jeopardy. But before we get there, you know what time it is. It is time for the most overly dramatic soundtrack infused unnecessarily spotlighted. 1,000-point round. Hit it. Bet you guys didn't know that I actually have a string in my back. I've had it the entire time Disney Jeopardy's been going. You just never see my back. So now you know. Now you know. The more you know. All right, here we go. Buzz Lightyear's final clue is coming at you. This is the country where Buzz was manufactured. He discovers this in the original Toy Story. The correct answer is Taiwan. Here's your final human clue. Lotso's original owner, who eventually replaced him with another Lotso. Well, this character had quite the assortment of toys. Not only did she have Lotso, but she had this terrifying-looking clown. What do you even do with this? Then she had the baby, who was also terrifying. So what a combo. Clown, Lotso, and the baby. The correct answer is Daisy.
Daisy loved us all, but Lotso was special.
Here's your final missing color picture. You were looking at Lenny here. What color are his feet? They are orange. Here comes your final Toy Story attraction clue of the game. Space Ranger Spin, Laser Blast, Astro Blasters, Planet Rescue, and Astro Blasters. Those are the 5 names of the Buzz Lightyear shooting attractions found throughout the world. Attach each one to the correct city you can find it in. So first things first, you notice that there are 2 Astro Blasters on the screen, though they actually don't have identical names. The one in Disneyland is Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. The one in Tokyo is Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, so we can send those to their correct corresponding cities. That leaves us with Space Ranger Spin, Laser Blast, and Planet Rescue. Laser Blast is found in Paris. Space Ranger Spin, of course, just went through the refurb. That is in Orlando. And Planet Rescue is in Shanghai, which means Hong Kong is the only Disney resort in the world that does not have a Buzz Lightyear shooting attraction, though it did before it was replaced with the Ant-Man and the Wasp Nano Battle Ride. Final clue on the board from Toy Story quotes. Let's say goodbye. 2 words, Sputnik. The correct answer brings us back to the great film Toy Story 2, and it was spoken by Stinky Pete.
It was a great show. I mean, why cancel it?
2 words, Sputnik.
So there you have it. 25 Toy Story clues are complete. Are you a galactic hero? Well, we need to play Final Jeopardy to find out. So we bring back the Final Jeopardy wheel to spin, and, well, we spin it. There is no way. There is no way. I swear to you, I did not do this on purpose. That is insane. We have landed on Lightyear. Now, a lot of you may not have seen Lightyear, but you will have a week to prepare for next week's game. You will have a clue right now, though, so you have to make your wagers based on how much you know about Lightyear, the film, not Buzz Lightyear, the character. Man, if you do the math, that's like a 2 to 3% chance that it would have landed on Lightyear, but how perfect is this? Here comes the final clue of this Toy Story game. Thanks so much for playing, and hope you get this right. Socks offers Buzz a number of different sound effects to help him sleep. Lightyear chooses this one before pulling a sleep mask over his eyes. Good luck. And time is up. The movie Lightyear is light years below the first 4 Toy Story movies. It's not even in the same stratosphere as those films, but I'm excited to rewatch it, give it another chance, because I remember not hating it, but it wasn't very memorable. If you love it, let me know in the comments section below. Let's get to that final clue. What is the correct answer to finish up this game? Buzz asked for white noise.
I can provide sleep sounds if you like. I have several options. Summer night, ocean paradise, whale calls.
No. White noise is fine.
Very well.
Good night, Socks.
Good night, Buzz.
And that does it for episode 170 of Disney Jeopardy, aka Toy Story Jeopardy. Bunny, you love Toy Story. Yes, you love Buster, right? Of course you do. Yes, Bunny says, thank you so much for joining me, Brian, in this episode. And be sure to join me next week when we return to regular Disney Jeopardy, where one of the 5 categories will be Lightyear. As for another category, well, that's up to the Club DJ members. The Club DJ poll is back. Lock in your vote right now to decide if Disney Plus Roulette will finally get the win. It's got 2 opponents, and they have to do with toys. So I feel like it might not win. Only time will tell. Disney Jeopardy Pets will return next week in the regular episode. Thanks to everyone who sent in a pet. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten them up yet. Again, so many of you have sent them in, and I only have a little window. So it might be a few weeks before you see your sidekick. But once again, thank you for sharing them with yours truly. Now, you know the deal. If you like what you saw, do me a favor, subscribe, click that bell icon. Hello, bell. So you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Bryan Perri. This is Bunny Eclipse, your executive producer, and it's time that I go give her a bone. What do you think? You want a treat? I thought so. Till next week.
Bye-bye.